What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about Vegapunk. So this is a slightly changed version based off some testing I did. I was hoping to include that, but the game I got was really good for one, but then two, it ended up being very long, both because the opponent took a little bit longer, but also like this deck it's a slower paced deck. You kind of just stay alive, and it was a game against Bonnie, so we have a game versus Bonnie that's really good. Essentially, I wasn't playing Yamato, but I went ahead and added in Yamato because Yamato, you go down to 1 is a 2 heal turn, which feels very strong because you can put yourself down to 1 and then you can bring yourself right back up, which is absolutely huge. We're playing Atlas as well. Be careful with your life with this card because you can definitely just become your mainstream swinger. Anything that's not black can't answer this as long as you stay less than your opponent. Once you do a double heal turn like Yamato into another card, you might start like losing that ability. But this really strong early game, especially against non-black decks, because you can play it, you can trigger it, play it. Also, you got Usopp. This card's really cool. You gain it until the end of your next turn. So one of your Egghead leaders or characters has plus 2,000 power until the end of your next turn. So you can buff up your leader. Sadly, he can't swing. Otherwise, this would stay for the whole turn. But you can also use it to give a power boost to one of your characters if you plan on going for game. If you know your opponent can't win, but they have to go for it, you can stack this on top, give you just that little bit extra power that you might need to seal it. We also have Edison. This card is actually really strong. It's a 2K, but plus it gets you to get some cycle if you have 2 or less. Playing this in your first life is relatively strong, or even like your second. Like when you first heal on going first, you stack this, and the next turn you stack another one, or something else. Because like if you go first, you just stack one. Then turn 2, you play the stack one, and then, yeah. But yeah, really cool when they hit you and you get to draw 2. It gets you to your bodies that aren't searchable like Yamato and Ace, and it just really helps. And then we, of course, have Shaka. This card is really good. He's a blocker, but what makes him really good is the island, the stage. You get to tap it and set them as active. So if you play this out early, you can swing with him, get him active. Real GOAT if you see him early. Also decent for late game. You stack it in life. You trigger, you get to play it, so you essentially acts as 2 life because you get to block. Jinbei, I had lowered Jinbei down. Jinbei seems okay with it, but there's not a lot of 4s. Lucci plays a lot of 4s, but outside of that, not a lot of 4s. And a lot of 4s create value. The biggest thing was like Cavendish, but like Oroge, a lot of things like that can be potential targets for this, but he doesn't play himself, so we're only playing 2. I cut him back to make room for the Yamato. I would love to find room for this card at 4. The biggest downfall and the biggest thing that this deck needs is card economy, which you kind of get, which is why I opted to play Ace and Yamato, because they replace themselves. So we want cards that replace themselves while also like advancing our board state. But then once we have board, because it's very easy to build board, because you can start playing like 2 characters a turn, 1 from life, and then any life trigger you get is probably has a decent chance of playing. Because we have 16. Atlas, Shaka, Lilith, and York all play. All the other ones do not. Or, well, Frankie does, but you have to be lower. But I would love to find room for this card at 4. Because these draws matter. So I think if any card should be a 4 of, I honestly think it's this. Just because you go really low in hand early and you don't have like that life to take to bring it up. But we like effects like Jinbei, which gives you an effect and add it to your hand. Same with Frankie. He draws you a card if you have 1 life, so you have to place him in your life at 2, and then you draw a card, so he replaces himself, which gets you going as well. We're playing the Buzz Luffy here. Also, it's decent. You get to draw a card and KO. You do have to have 2 life for less, but you can do that. It replaces itself while also answering a body on the opponent's board. It's relatively decent. Again, the barrier is 4, which is unfortunate, but it does answer things like Rebecca, and you can stack it in your life, which makes it slightly better here, so we don't have to just hard pay for it. If there's something on board we want to remove, we can stack this in there to do so. And they, of course, if they want to do Gecko, Rebecca, Spandine combo, they have to pay for it. and then they have to do that to remove your board first, or they get weak swings at your life to try to remove this, so they pretty much have to play into it. And then York is just the body. This might come up, but you're losing a life to KO something, so like maybe there's something you want. If they did, I couldn't even tell. There's not even a good Katakuri target, but I don't see a reason why you'd want to do this, especially for the low value. Maybe to trigger play, and then if they have a blocker like Rosinante that you want to get rid of, because you're going to go for game next turn. That's the only argument. So it could be very situational, but not a fan. And then we have Lilith. Best card in the deck. It lets you search, so again, like, you create that economy, you can stack in your life, they swing, you get to play it, you get the body, and then you get to replace it with the card. The biggest thing is just trying to keep those cards coming. Big part of it, because if you keep a decent hand, then you're at 4 life with like 7 cards in hand, and it's like you're playing the game regularly, so you're like almost like playing catch up, but then you have like a full board, 7 cards and 3 life, and it's like, wow, I'm in a great spot. And then we have Zoro. This card is like, it's what is that card called? Punk Gibson. That's it. It's like Punk Gibson that you can stack. Rest up to one of your opponent's character's leader, so this can buy you a turn easily. So that's what we're paying for. Like, they have 10, whatever. They have Dofi, they have Eustace, they've got Leader. You've got 2 life. You got 1 life. You stack this. Now they need to have Hody, and it gives you better math. So this card really strong, and he's a 5/6. But yeah, then we have Ace, MVP GOAT. Honestly, I do like Yamato slightly more because the double heal turn, but he's going to heal you no matter what life you're at. You're going to gain a life regardless. It just depends on if he's going to get rush. So big fan of this card. And then of course this one, you do have to have 3 or less life, but then you can start again, you can restand Shaka, so you can swing him, you get that free block, and you can start building your economy, building your life, and then building your board. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into some gameplay. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I only have 2 triggers. I guess this is fine. I will keep. Honestly, Bonnie, I would like to see the Searcher. The Searcher's big. Maybe I just start mulliganing for the Searcher. I think that's such a key card. Maybe I just stack this in. What do I want to do? Oh no, don't end my turn, cat. What is happening? Oh, these is effects. I can add Robin and go 2. So he hits me, because I want to have 3 characters before I swing. Oh no. This is actually even worse. Top of life. I'll go here, because he only rests my leader, so I guess I want 1 character, and then I build upon that. This can be super relevant, though. They play a Rogue. I'm gonna bounce that boy. And then... oh. If they start playing the Searchers, not great. This might be relevant, too, for a life. I'll use the trigger. Can't be KO'd by battle, so that's big for me. So I can continually apply pressure with this, because my life is lower, so we're going to try to rock that. At some point, I'm going to want to stack this Robin. Just left one open for their ability. That makes sense. Yeah, I can stack the Robin. Do I want to play this? Probably. I really want to see the blocker. Who do I want now? Do I want another body? Because they're just gonna rest it. They're going the 5. I can counter out if they swing, and then prevent them from playing a Rogue. Maybe they probably play 2 Searchers, yeah? I feel like 2 Searchers is their play. So we will add this. We will add to Top of Life Edison. We're gonna play this. You see, like, my hand's just already gone, and then I'll go 7 at their face. But, like, you have the Searcher, that card's gonna, you stack it in your life, it's gonna replace itself. That was silly to leave one up, too. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, I guess if they rest one, I can unrest it. So, like, if I play this body, then I swing, they rest this, I'll restand this, because they can't KO Atlas. So Atlas can stay rested. And then I'll use that to slowly build up. I don't have any more plays, though, unless I want to go down the 1, which is probably fine. Then I'll stack the Frankie. Like, Frankie, Cavendish. I don't have an answer for this. Maybe I should play... Buzzcut Mochi doesn't get rid of this. But the fact that he's going to get to keep this, because Jinbei also doesn't get this. Maybe I need Nami. Because now my attack's forced to go here. Or they went ahead and spent it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to need to play this. That's what I'm talking about. Robin's 2 is pretty great. I have to go to 2, though. Dang. That's actually tough, because all 3 of these cards create value. So I can hard cast this, stack this in life. And then probably stack one of these the next turn. Because again, I guess I get to go 5 here, then 6 here. What do I get rid of? My heart's telling me Frankie Jinbei. I think I just had to go Frankie Jinbei. But now I'm going to start creating a lot of value. Draw. Oh, that's huge. Huge. Because now I'm going to do these back-to-back turns. And this should get me, like, back in the game. I will go 5 here. Yeah. Then I need 3 for this, 1 for this. I'll go 8 with Atlas. Yeah. 8 here. The big problem, honestly, is going to be if they drop a Eustace. I don't know if we beat a Eustace. 5. They go 7 next turn. I'm going to use his effect. Add the top of life. And we're going to deploy. That's painful. That's really painful. This is kind of big. I'm going to take the Frankie, though. But yeah, both of those would have been huge. I would have just went down to 1. I will restand Edison. But now I'm going to draw 2 here. Maybe Katakuri for removal. Katakuri could be a good card. Yeah. What? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't do the math. Now he gets to keep his bunny. I fudged up. Got this part. This is... now he probably just blocks with this joint. Dang. 26. I'm gonna take it, use trigger, generate value. Now we got this guy. That's big. Draw. Oh, this is big too. Now we're cooking. I add one of these. Do I play him? Because he's an attacker and he gets the block. Or do I want to play this in? I think I just want to go high economy. So I for sure want to stack Robin again. There's 0 value in me going after this one. And let's see. 5, 6 minimum is what I need to use. He's going to rest 1, so I'll go 6. here. He can probably block it, because then he just gets to generate more value, especially if he's looking for useless. Yeah, me being at 3 life, kinda silly. Then... yeah, I think I'm gonna play this, the next turn I'm gonna stack the blocker. Lilith. Deploy. I'm gonna take Rocket Luffy. Yeah, this doesn't KO 5 though, like... maybe I just play... I'll take Rocket Luffy. And then I will... oh, I can play another Lilith. Huge. And then York. Okay, 20 pounds. Oh, that's not great. It does answer what's his name, though. I don't need this. Maybe I just take Shaka. Yeah. And then I'll take 2 hits next turn, probably. End turn. I'll restand Edison. But, like, now I've got 3 bodies. I've got decent economy going now, but I also get to play this, which is big. So, again, I'm probably going to go down the 2, then play this. Because this will give me 1, 2, so I'll have 8, 9 cards in hand. And then I'll have 2 life and the big old ace. And so I get to go 5, 5, 10. Then I can start establishing Shakas. And we might get there. We might get there. Got this in case they want to play a Roge. I can also start stacking this once I'm at 1, play the body, draw a card. Like, I just want to start generating value at this point. And then I've got this for if he tries to go for game. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, that checks out. So I don't get to go 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm just gonna go 10 at him. But establishing this is actually great for this, because I'm going to just start throwing him at him. I'm going to go 7, restand 2. Yeah, that tracks. They're actually going to... Cavendish is a problem, and I can't answer him. Do I want to counter out of this? Play ace, go 4 life? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the play. It saddens me so. What 1k do I give up? Probably let Rocket Luffy. I mean, I can maybe answer one of the blockers. No, I'll give up the Rocket Luffy. Valuing my blockers over theirs. Their blockers are more high value. Maybe I should have gave up the Shaka. Yeah, I should have gave up the Shaka. Every time. Every time. Gain 1 life. Pass. But now I'm at 4 life. So that's cool. And now I have something to push into this. York would be cool if York just KO'd at 2 cost. But the adding a life, not great. This game's actually taking longer than I thought it would. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if I go down to 1 if I live, but... Playing a Yamato, stacking a Shaka. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 9, 10, I'm going back up to 3 life. 10 at the Eustace. Ooh. He rests one of these, I'm gonna restand it. We're in here. We're in here. I also get the KO something. I get the KO Cabbage Patch. I actually probably have to KO Blocker. But yeah, no, he's gonna, that's weird. 9. I'm gonna take. I'll use the trigger. And I'm gonna go right back up to 3. Wah, 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 wah. And then I have a 10k and a 9k going at this Eustace. Whew. He's not ready. I can gain the 1 life. Probably, yeah, because I'm gonna go down 1. I'm gonna go down 1. He's gonna hit me in the face. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, they're probably just gonna leave 1 out. I mean, there's no point in playing any cards. Your economy is good. I'm gonna take it. Do I rest the blocker? No. 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 No, I'm not gonna trigger that. Because then cards in my hand. Look at all that card economy. Look at that. 10 cards in hand. Who am I? Who am I? 10 here. He's gonna block. Makes sense. I'll play this. Pop the blocker. This one's arguably the better blocker. Yeah, go ahead. I'll just restand her. No big deal. And then who am I gonna stack? Shaka? Yeah. Or actually, I'm gonna stack Jinbei and bounce one of the blockers. 2-1. Oh, interesting. Yeah, now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna KO. Probably Bart. No, I'll do the Rosinante. No, I'll do Bart. And then I'll use his effect. I think I put in Shaka at the top of life. Oh. And then probably just leave this open, huh? Yeah, that's fine. I need the space. But I've got a decent amount of cards in hand. Yeah. Yeah. And then I get to hard target this Eustace. Ooh. Well, I guess I just get to go 10. Jinbei is slightly irrelevant. I will give you York. I think York's only good is the fact that you get to play her. 10 Dofi. Ooh. Actually really good. Sure. What a guy. He's so funny. That's crazy. I'm gonna play this ace, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just go 9. Sure. I'm definitely gonna set when it's active again now, though. Yeah, it checks out. Oh, I should have restood her. Because this kid's just not living through this next turn. Because the second these are gone, I'm gonna just whack, whack, whack. Start building blockers up. He can really pressure my large bodies though, so I will need to establish a blocker. Getting 2 Dawn back, that checks out. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, he gets 1 back at the end of the turn. Cavendish. The deck 1 needs an answer to Cavendish. Probably go 9 of my yams. I'm gonna heal another one too, so if he doesn't apply any pressure to my life, I'll be at 5 life. I don't have any more value creation cards though, like Lilith or Robin. I went through my 2 Robins. 10. Yeah, that checks out. He just rests this. He's trying to starve me. That's some crazy work. I need to. Don't want to turn the Minga? That's weird. They get to rest something. What do I want to swing at? How do I want to swing? Because I got 2 blockers. Do I just go 12, 12? I can play a blocker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to grab a life. Probably this. Make him spend some Dawn. Or maybe even this. Nah, I don't think we use him. Oop. Yeah, I think it's just another Shaka. I think I play Shaka, stack a Shaka. How do I gotta use 6. I've got 2, 2. I go 11, 12, I guess. Go 11, 12. Here. It's gonna rest an ace. Makes sense. Yeah, this gives the blocker. Let's go here. 12. Maybe it is this. Because it seems like he doesn't want to go at my life. Maybe I just do that. And that maybe comes up. Because I have to keep 3 bodies, so. Double kid. Yeah, it makes sense. What? So I can't really go 9, 10 at the bodies. Then I'm pretty low. 6 at my face. You think I'm gonna return that? That's crazy. That's mad work. I am gonna take it though. Zorro! That's some crazy work, huh? I guess I just go 12 to ensure he's gone. Rocket Luffy isn't removing anything. I guess I'm gonna answer these 2 bodies, and then I'm gonna poke at the face. Yeah? I'll go here. He's gonna rest here. That's fine. I'm gonna smack something here. Smack him here. Yeah, because he doesn't get the rest of my blocker, and then I get to restand my blocker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to go 12 here. I think 12. I only need 1 to stack a life. Probably stack Jinbei again, 3. Maybe I stack the Zoro. I think Zoro has a lot of value in the life now. I don't want to go 12. I need 1, and I want to go 2. I want to go 8 here. 1, 2, 3. I think this is fine. Then I go 8 and 6. Or actually, I just go 8 here. Yep, and I'm a poke 5 right here. Giving him slight value considering, but I'll go 5. And then I will activate the effect. Do I stack Jinbei again? I'll do this. Yeah? Add to top of... Actually, if he Mingos me now, that's not great. Yeah. Add to... Maybe... I think I'll just do Jinbei again. Add to top of life. Or Rocket Luffy. I'll do Jinbei. And... I will pass. What? Why is this not activating? Maybe I have to hit intern then click this? I'm slightly confused. Now he's gonna play... No, he searched. Oh, if my life is 3 or less, that's why. That's why. Aha, I'm too healthy. These are mad. 7 life leader for a number of turns. Let's see. 12-12 gets it, right? Yeah, they just lose. 12-12. And then this is rested. I just poked their face. Yeah, they just lose. GG's!